Good morning, fellow option traders. This is Jeff, and welcome to the daily scan for Monday, October 28th, 2013. All right, so in the news this morning at 9:15 is industrial production, and then at 10 o'clock is pending home sales and the Dallas Fed manufacturing survey. The biggest impact may be the industrial production at 9:15, which is before the market opens. So across the world, excuse me, we are in Asia right now, which is pretty solidly bullish on their close. And in Europe, well, undecided. Maybe slightly towards the bullish side right now at lunchtime over there. And U.S. growth stumbling over shutdown and retail woes. So how does that affect what's going on this morning here in the futures? Well, not too much apparently, because we are cautiously bullish here in the pre-market. Gold is at 1351, which is pretty, mid 1300s after being in the 1200s a week or so ago. That's pretty good. And oil is at 97, almost $98 a barrel. Gasoline is down around 320 pretty much across the board around here in central Ohio. Okay, so recap of Friday. I pretty much closed everything in the morning because I was going to be gone in the afternoon. So we got 88 cents out of the Google trade. Netflix, we got 10 cents out of that one. And the weekly 10 a.m. SPX, we pulled 55 cents twice out of that one for $1.10 total, and 208 for the week. And then later in the day when I did get back, my alert triggered on the VIX, and I got in on that. And let's take a look at the chart here. So I got in at this, at the 13 level. I'm going to look at the trade here. Oops. The trade here, right here. So we did a Bull Call Debit Spread. And it cost 55 cents, and I did 2 of them. So I paid 55 or 110 to make 90. So that's almost a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio. And we'll see how that works out. This is November expiration. We have a lot of time for it to figure out what it's going to do. And looking at a chart, we're pretty much here sitting at a pretty good support area, not right at support, but definitely at recent support. If we look here at the 13 level, that's a pretty solid support area. So we have time for this to work itself out, and time is, of course, on our side, because the longer it wallows around down here, and then eventually it's going to pop. I mean, it is going to. That's just no two ways about that. It will pop, and then we'll be able to take our profits. So I actually do hope that it loses money along the way here, and then gives me a pop near the end. That would be the ideal situation. Now, this is a November 4 expiration. So it's the 4th Friday in November, not the 3rd, which is here with the normal expiration. Okay, so that's it for what's going on in their current holdings. Gold is doing pretty good. Let's take a look at that. The gold trade. It's doing pretty good right now. Pretty happy with it. Our we're at 134 with our covered call, right? If I remember right, yes we are. I'm going to put that in the picture of the chart. Okay, I have it in here now, the November call, the price level for it, 134. So now I won't forget. I have to squish this down in order to see this. Having so much fun with this, I'm not sure I would want it to get called out should we end up in that situation. So maybe I can roll it up, maybe in advance as it gets near it. We'll see how things work out, but if price continues on its march up here towards 134 in this time frame here, if it continues the trend, then I may think about rolling it up. Maybe the same month, maybe the next month's expiration. We'll have to see. Okay, and that is it. Let's jump over to our A+ list. I wanted to show you there is a new release of Thinkorswim over the weekend, and one of the things that they did, this is called a gadget pane here, and one of the things that they did was they made the whole pane scrollable, which is, I guess, nice. You know, I didn't ask for it. I would think that there would be neater things that they could do, but you know, they did that, and they're pretty happy with themselves about it. And then they did some other stuff, features that I don't use. You see what I use. I might venture out and try something else, but mostly it's the Analyze tab, a little bit about the Market Watch tab, and of course charts. Pretty much I don't use anything else here. So I wish that they would give you the feature that you could turn stuff off so it would load faster and maybe have a better response. I don't know if that would help or not. Okay, so let's shut this off here and bring up our A+ list. I need to clean this one up here before I go. Hang on. Alright, I'm cleaned up. Jump over to the A+ list. Alright, let's get you down here. Oh, you're not going to move, huh? Well, that stinks. I don't like this. I used to be able to move these down. There we go. Just have to grab the right one, I guess. Okay, so first up is Apple. And let's just go over here. Auto scale. Alright, so what do we got here? We have earnings after the market tonight. This should be pretty darn interesting. It's going to be a pretty good show tonight, folks. I ain't touching that with a 10-foot pole. Amazon, you know, I'll take a look at it tonight or tomorrow and I'll go, geez, coulda, woulda, shoulda, you know. So Amazon, after the market on the 24th, that was Thursday, and Friday, boom, really nice pop for Amazon. So we are going to wait. You know that I'm an Amazon junkie, right? And I buy as much as I can from Amazon. So we're going to wait and see what happens with this, maybe another day or so, and then maybe we might do, you know, a chase trade, I guess you might say, where we would say, all right, let's put one in at 360 here, like a 1-to-1 risk-reward ratio type of a trade, knowing or hoping, counting on Apple moving up based on all these indicators here, which are showing very, very powerful momentum to the upside. Might do one today. As a matter of fact, let's take a look. You know me, I can never leave it sit, right? Weeklies. That wouldn't be 360. That would probably be a pretty good trade. Yep, 159 bucks. Put 350 at risk to make 159. That's not too bad. How does it look here? Here we're looking at 230. That's a pretty close to a 1-to-1 risk reward. So we may want to pop for that today. That's one trade idea for today. Alright, so noted. Let's take a look at Baidu. Baidu's wallowing, flapping around here, like a fish out of water. They have their earnings tomorrow. Alright, not touching that one. Celgene. Celgene had their earnings and they are coming down to our target, so we're going to let that one mature a tad bit. They had pretty good earnings. You know, people like to take profits, so that's sort of to be expected, and that's the beauty of the system. Still looking pretty good on the weekly chart. So we'll see what happens here as we get down here into our target area, and we'll watch the price action. Okay, let's get rid of this. I think, do I want to get, yeah, I want to get rid of that. Alright, we have a hook here on CF. So, we have earnings next week. And what are our choices here? At this time, I don't like what I'm seeing. If I'm looking for a 20 or thereabouts, I would have to go up to 205 depending on what the stock does today, because here you can see that you're only getting 22 cents. I like to get at least 80 cents out of these on the $5 spreads. So I'm not real excited about that one. I'm going to put an alert in, but I'm not feeling real good about the choices for the spreads. But nonetheless, we get an alert. Put an alert here above the high. And we'll see if it triggers for us. Alright, Chipotle. Waiting for our target to be hit. Good thing we didn't do this. Let's just get rid of that. It's kind of embarrassing. And this also would have been a good 1-to-1 trade at the money type of a spread. Google. So we had ours on Friday. We got out, if you remember, with a small profit. What did I say, 10 cents? No, Google was 88 cents. We got out of it right away in the morning here. Before we saw it was coming down, we got out. So that one worked out okay. We delete that, and then we'll activate that and slide her over to here. So that was last week's 1-to-1 trade, and we did pull some money out of that one. Goldman Sachs. Yeah, okay. Goldman, I'm staying away from Goldman right now. I'm going to take this off of here. Remove this. Make sure there's no other drawings on there. Yeah, there's no other drawings on there. So we are going to put a new target down here. I guess I could have kept that target in there. So we're putting a new one down here. I think that we're probably going to start moving up on Goldman. I think it's going to start getting a little bit more bullish than it has been. LinkedIn, we have earnings tomorrow as well. Should be a fun week. Not touching that one with a 10-foot pole. MasterCard. Just don't like this particular entry right here that we took a pass on. So we're going to wait for another one, another opportunity to get in. Netflix, we can get rid of these. Netflix is looking... Sorry, we pulled 10 cents out of that last week. So this was early in the morning too that I was able to grab something out of there. But this is pretty disturbing right here. So let's just wait and see. I'm not going to put an alert on this. I want to wait. Oops. Priceline. Or we have our calendar on Priceline. And earnings is still quite a ways away. Had a bad day Friday. We have a little bit of a hook here, but yeah, I think I'm going to put an alert on this. Now, where to put it here, because this is kind of goofy looking here. Are we looking at any sort of open here? 1032 to 1098. Nothing has traded. We'll throw one in here, and then we'll above the high from Thursday, and we'll just see how it's doing today. And Tesla, we're looking at some stuff for Tesla. This was a pretend trade that would have worked out. We got a nice hook here. I got an alert that triggered on this and didn't do anything. Friday was kind of a weird day. Everything opened up and just moved down. It was weird. Taking a pass on Tesla. I am going to delete all drawings and then start anew. But just wait till after earnings on Tesla, if you don't mind. Visa, and then we want to take a look at SPX. Visa had the same type of a day Friday. I'm going to move this target over. I want to see it come down to the 20 line before I get interested. They have earnings this week anyway. Alright, now let's take a look at SPX right quick. Alright, so we've been doing pretty good. What could we be looking at for today? Let's see here. This 22 level here, 1740. Give us 65 cents. 1740 would put us here. I think I'm going to wait. I may wait. I'm not sure. We still have an up arrow. We're still moving up on just about everything. 1740. 1740. I might do that. I might do that today. I don't want to rush into anything, so we'll see how the day works out. We wait till 10 o'clock, and see how things go. So that'll be it. That's our... we might be looking at an SPX for today. So I'm just going to put an alert in here just to wake me up. And that's pretty much it for today. Thank you very much for watching. Have a great day and happy trading.